What up, what up, what up, y'all? Good evening, good evening, good evening. I hope you guys are doing well. Make sure that as you guys come in that you hit that like button and that you subscribe to the channel, all right? Listen, if you have not gotten your tour tickets, please go ahead and get those tour tickets. The link is above in the pinned comment, so make sure that you click that link and get your tour tickets. We are cooking up a little bit of mess on the road, all right, featuring Sheridan S. Davis, who is an author. Can you guys hear me? I'm really just talking. I don't even know if y'all can hear me, child. Can y'all hear me? Hey, y'all, happy Sunday, happy Sunday. Come on in and get you a seat. We here to discuss the mess, child. Okay, y'all can't hear me. Cool. Thank you, Mama Bees. So, make sure you get your tour tickets now, all right? And if you also have a business and you would like to sell your product at any of these events, make sure that you also go over to our website and fill out the vendor application as well, all right? If you have not gotten your DonDon drip, you should probably get it now. All right. There is a flash sale that will end at midnight tonight. For orders over $60 or more, use code ROSTER for 15% off and free shipping. And for orders of $85 or more, there is an automatic 25% off plus free shipping as well. This is infused olive oils that can be used on anything such as bread, such as dressings, vinaigrettes. Of course, your meats as you cook them, of course, with your vegetables, you can use them literally for any and everything. Also, if you want to make your own garlic paste, all right, if you want to make your own garlic infused anything or garlic anything, it is good to use the garlic oil. We also have the red pepper and the truffle oil, lemon, and regular extra virgin olive oil. All right. And again, what makes this different is that it is not like the store-bought olive oils that you get. That's actually not just only olive oil. It's mixed with other blends to make it seem like it's olive oil, but this is made in small batches and it is indeed olive oil, and it is premium olive oil. All right, y'all. Thank y'all. All right, the church is in shambles. Okay, the church is in shambles. All right, as you guys come in, make sure you hit that like button. Let me speak to you all. Let me see who up in here. I see Mama Bees was the first one in here. Shout out to Mama Bees being a mod in here in present, and I appreciate you. Bama girl, I see you. What's going on? I see you, Miss Jones Lynn. What's going on, Faith? Aunt Natty, what's going on? What's popping? What's popping? Shout out to Aunt Natty also for being here. A mod here. Thank you. Brown Mama, what's going on? Miss Barbara, good evening, good evening. What's going on? Nikki P, what's up with it? DB, what's going on with you? You seated and ready, child? We got to talk about it. Lasso, what's going on? Let me see who else up in here. Miss Phyllis and Mama V, what's going on? So as the people come in, we gonna do what it do. Okay, listen. So this is why I say that the church is in shambles, y'all. It seems like to me, and I've just been on the back burner, just looking and seeing who I need to unfollow and who I need to go with. Okay, can I side with the people who say no one deserves to be pow-powed for their opinions, but I still don't think that they're opinions. I still think that everything that man said was rooted in hate. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, I am talking about Charlie Kirk. Everything that man said is rooted in hate, and I don't see any way out of that. Okay. There have been a lot of people who I believe have honestly shown their true colors within the church, and I've been noticing this for quite some time. For example, I'll give you an example. Bishop McClendon. When Bishop McClendon was going back and forth with Roland Martin, and these people will never come out and say, "Oh my gosh, I solely stand with." They're not gonna say that. They're not gonna say that they stand in that way. It's never gonna happen, right? However, you can always tell by the way a person talks what their beliefs are and what they believe and what they don't believe. So McClendon on Trump's inauguration day, McClendon made a post, and in the post, and it is still up on his Instagram. He made a post saying, "We pray for the honorable. We pray for the honorable President Donald Trump." And I knew then. I said, "This tells me what I need to know." And anybody who is in his comments, it also tells me what they are about. Willie Moore Jr. happened to be one of those people who were in the comments. So, talking about amen. So, and then a lot of these people, their silence is golden. Their silence means everything. When you don't speak on things that you see which are dividing the country every day, when you don't speak on those things and you stay silent, it tells us exactly what we need to know. And I am really frustrated with how some of these people are choosing to respond and how some of these people aren't saying anything at all. It brings me to the thought process of, lately I've been doing this period. I've been cutting off people who I feel like, or who tell me or let me know that they are a part of MAGA or that they support Trump in any way. I don't have anything for them. And I tell you guys this all the time, and I hope that this doesn't come off harsh, but not even to my family or friends. Y'all not saying nothing in the chat. I hope y'all all right, honey. But anyway, family and friends and just people in general that I see, people that I may look up to, as far as like, not look up to, but people who I'm like I love their music or them acting or whatever, like a celebrity or whatever. Like if I see them, siding with that, unfortunately I'm unfollowing, and I don't have it in me. And I've told you guys this several times. I don't have it in me because I don't understand why don't y'all speak up for what's right? What's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. And for y'all to be holding these moments of silence and doing all this stuff for Charlie Kirk and all of this extra stuff, it just be making me wonder, like, what is wrong with y'all? What? And then I see people in the comments saying, well, God said to operate in love, and so we are supposed to operate in love. We are supposed to operate in love. That's why I don't feel no way. I ain't trying to spew no hate on that man, wife, and kids. I ain't trying to do what he did. But what I will say is that you can't tell me that I can't feel no ways tired about a man who did not like my very existence. And I've said this over and over and over again. For a person who does not like my very existence, and these leaders, these pastors, these evangelists, these first ladies, these everything, not speaking, not saying anything, proves and shows everything that we need to know. And I've consistently said this because to me it's not about a difference of political views, because that's what a lot of people will say. Well, everyone has the right to their political belief or their political view of things. No, 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 no. This is 2025, and that ain't gonna fly with me. That's not gonna fly with me. This man has literally destroyed the country already. And if anybody were to fix it, it would take them years to fix what this man has destroyed. Everything that he does is rooted in hate, and I don't care what you say. So anyone who supports him, I have to side eye you. I cannot. There's many people who can't find jobs. That's his fault. When the floods happened here in Texas, along with the governors, it was nasty work then. It was nasty work when the fires happened in California. It was nasty work when this big nasty bill got passed. It's nasty that these people, these undocumented quotations, are literally like they don't get due process. This man is literally erasing and attempting to erase Black history every time you turn around. And y'all literally sit up and support this. It tells me everything I need to know. I don't have it in me. I don't. I'm sorry. I don't. It's not about a difference of political views. At this very point, that man does not run this country with love. So y'all saying, oh my God, God said operate with love. Okay, is he operating this country with love? And none of y'all can literally see it. But y'all want to throw up all these scriptures and stuff. Girl, miss me with all that. And also, let me also say this too. What I don't get and what I don't understand is the fact that y'all will sit up and have a debate with people. I ain't debating you about this fool. I'm not gonna sit up and have no debate with you about what he's done and what do your eyes not work? Are you like blind? What's tea? I don't need to debate with you. My brother-in-law wanted to debate on the phone with me. I told him, nigga, I wish I would debate with you about what is going on and why you support that clown. I don't have it in me, and I don't have anything for you. Not debating you. Are you kidding me? There's no debate necessary. I see some people came in. What's going on? Tasha, I see you. Kate Calloway. Let me see. Tiffany. Terry. What's up, Terry? 101. Exactly, really be like, what's up, sis? I don't understand. Like, I'm not debating with you. I'm not sitting up having no conversation with you about literally the things that have happened. I'm just not doing it. I'm not doing it. But I wanted to talk about today. I wanted to talk about there is a viral clip going around. One is of Jamal Bryant, and another one is of another pastor as well. And we're gonna watch both of these clips. Now, before I do this, y'all know, do y'all remember me talking about Tiffany Montgomery? I don't know if y'all remember that. Basically, she's the one who walked around here and was saying, um, anyway, she was the one who walked around here and was saying that Beyonce was full of demons and all kind of other stuff and all this stuff and all that stuff, right? And then she was the one that said that, she heard a prophecy from the Lord about Matthew Stevenson. He needing in other words, it was almost like she prophesied death on that man. And to me, it's just crazy. Well, anyway, she got up here doing her best Candace Owens, girl. She got up here doing her best Candace Owens. She was so toe up about Charlie Russell. I mean, why I keep saying, I don't know why I keep wanting to call that man Charlie Russell. Charlie Kirk. Um, she did her best Candace Owens getting up here. I am so hurt. I'm so sad. Oh my God, I'm just so hurt. I'm so angry. I'm so pissed. Girl, did you do all of this when we got people dying at the hands of cops and law enforcement around here? Did you get up here and do all of that weeping and whining? No, you didn't. Miss me with all that, girl. This man hated your very existence. You are a black woman. Huh? You are a black woman, lady. He didn't respect you. You weren't smart enough to be in his spaces. And girl, I did see that somebody pulled up some of his pictures with Candace Owens, his old pictures with Candace Owens. Honey, girl, and while I'm looking at these pictures, I'm thinking to myself, I just, y'all, I can't, I, I cannot understand or get with this whole rhetoric of, oh my God, y'all should feel empathy for this man and y'all should feel this. And let me also say this about his wife. She may be on a grieving process and okay. But I want to say this too. Girl, you basically threatened us by saying, or not necessarily threatened us, but you let us know who you are too. You believe everything that your husband did because you said if you thought he really did something when he was alive, he really gonna do something now, and I'm gonna keep it going. Okay, well, girl, that's how we know you believe everything that he said and did. So, girl, I don't got nothing for you either. I'm sorry, I don't feel no ways tied for you either because that's what you thinking. Y'all hate us. What is? Lord help me. Hey, Gigi, I cannot. There was there was literally a school pop that day, right? And then not to mention 9/11, we didn't honor and remember, or they didn't do it. They didn't do no real big nothing about the people who passed away and or the victims of 9/11. So again, what do black people got to do with this? And this is what I keep saying. What do black people got to do with this? Y'all sit over there threatening the HBCU down to the and y'all keep saying the left side. Now, can I be honest with y'all? I don't know if really be still in here, but can I be honest with y'all? Mm. Can I be honest? Mm. I really don't think that man is the one who did it. The man that they got locked up right now, I don't believe he the one that did it. I'm just saying. I said this the other day, even before. Listen, I said this the other day, and I just seen. I was looking at an Instagram post. I think it was either last night or this morning, and somebody made a point of like the facial features from even the person that they was looking for. I don't know. Something just feel fishy about it because how y'all, you thought it was this one person. It didn't end up being that person. Then you went, and then all of a sudden, this man turns this his son in and says that it was him. And then the grandmama says, "Oh, well, the whole family is a MAGA." I don't know. It just don't make sense to me. I'm sorry. It just don't. It don't make sense to me. I can't wrap my mind. I can't wrap my mind around it. But I do not believe that that is the man for sure. I don't. I just don't. I don't. And prove me wrong. But let's go ahead and get into what Jamal Bryant had to say. Well, let's listen to this other pastor first, because he ate down. Let me make sure I get it right. This is Pastor Howard John Wesley. Okay. Now I know who it is. Let me pull this up. Hold on. Let me share my screen. Window capture. Here we go. Shout out to my boy LaSalle. All right, here we go. Y'all can see it, right? Can y'all see the screen? Okay, there we go. Let me turn on my desktop audio, and then you guys will be able to hear what this reverend had to say. Here we go.
Charlie Kirk did not deserve to be assassinated. But I'm overwhelmed seeing the flags of the United States of America at half staff calling this nation to honor and venerate a man who was an unapologetic racist and spent all of his life sowing seeds of division and hate into this land. And hearing people with selective rage who were mad about Charlie Kirk but didn't give a damn about Melissa Hortman and her husband when they were shot down in their home, tell me I ought to have compassion for the death of a man who had no respect for my own life. I am sorry, but there's nowhere in Bible where we are taught to honor evil. And how you die does not redeem how you lived. You do not become a hero in your death when you are a weapon of the enemy in your life. I can abhor the violence that took your life, but I don't have to celebrate how you chose to live. I am overwhelmed. Charlie Kirk did not deserve.
All right, listen. Pastor spoke nothing but facts. I mean, I'm overwhelmed as well, because some of these people, y'all, when I tell you I have unfollowed so many people, I have blocked so many people, I don't have nothing for you. And the fact that this man ain't even no politician and ain't moving like he a politician is crazy to me as well. That's that's another thing. The man is no politician, but they are literally moving because Trumpisha likes him. They're literally moving like he's a politician. Girl. All right, let's get into Jamal, honey. Let's get into Jamal. Give me 2 seconds. Let's pull up Jamal. Let me see here. I'm gonna go straight to Jamal's Instagram because he did post it on his Instagram. Shout out to y'all. Please make sure y'all hit that like button. By the way, it's 8:16 p.m. If you'd like to bless the platform, you may do so. I'm
concerned.
Okay, here we go. You may do so at the Catch app in the chat. It is greatly appreciated, honey. All right, so let's get into Jamal's. Here we go.
About all of these Negro preachers who've been in fact talking about that this man that was killed was the answer to Christ in the earth. Y'all ain't saying that. They having moments of silence in black churches all over the country over a man that was racist and a white supremacist. How dare you compare him to Martin Luther King? The only thing that Charlie Crist and Martin Luther King got in common is both of them was killed by a white man. After that, they got nothing else in common. I'm concerned about all of these Negro preachers who've been in fact talking about that this man that was killed was the answer to Christ in the earth. Y'all ain't saying that. They having moments of silence in black churches all over the country over a man that was racist and a white supremacist. How dare you compare him to Martin Luther King? The only thing that Charlie Crist and Martin Luther King got in common is both of them was killed by a white man. After that, they got nothing else in common.
I told y'all lately, Jamal has been. Listen, we have heard of Jamal's past. We have heard of even some current. Okay, but I can absolutely separate the fact that over the last 8-9 months, Jamal, in my opinion, has been spitting nothing but facts as well. And again, I think we have to learn how to separate the two, right? I think we have to separate the two. But I most of all want to talk about the silence that we are also experiencing too. There are a lot of leaders and a lot of. I also tagged Bishop J.H. Drew Sheard and a couple of other people because I do honestly believe, and some of you aren't gonna like this. I know that are part of that are a part of Kojic, or you know, I think silence speaks very loud. I do. I think silence speaks very loud, and I do think that there have been opportunities to speak on these things. Whether you and I think now more than ever it's time to talk about it because it's an elephant in the room. Your members are literally struggling because of this man in office. Everything that is rooted in the things that you need, this man is destroying daily. And to me, it's like if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. It's almost like, are y'all in agreement with it? That's what it gives me when you don't talk about it, because it is literally a huge elephant in the room. We're literally losing women and children every day, and y'all aren't speaking on this stuff. I I can't wrap my mind around it. I really can't. There are a lot of these people that I have really grown to really like and love over the last, over the years growing up. Again, I grew up Kojic, so I get these things, but I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed in a lot of people. And it really ain't even just the church itself, but I really want to focus on the church, but I am disappointed in a lot of people. I just don't. It's literally almost like stay where you stand for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's almost what I get. I don't understand it. I don't get it. I I just don't get it. I don't get it. Hold on one second, y'all. Uh-oh. Oh, can y'all still hear me? What happened? I'm not trying to do this. What's up with it? Okay, wait, come. Okay. I don't know what I just did. But hopefully, I can't even see my chat no more. Hold on. Let's see. Okay, y'all can still hear me. Okay, I had to look down at my iPad. What is 2819 church like? I can't, baby. Let me tell you something. Same. He give They like that kind of stuff around there. They support it. I'm telling you. Well, he's pretty vocal though. He's pretty vocal. They're pretty vocal over there. White hate rage needs to be studied. They will f up their own lives, countries, just to be hateful, and then blame it on us. Turn around and blame it on us. We are the people who do it. They will turn around and blame it on us, and I will never understand that. Y'all, I don't know. Let me ask y'all this question. Do you go to a church? If you go to church, do you go to a church where you feel like, I don't even know how to word this. Do you go to a church where they're silent about this type of stuff? Let's put a one in the chat if you do. It's flow. It's the fact that you put the $ in here. I'm sorry. It's the fact that you actually put the one. I mean the I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That should have not have been funny, but it's the fact that you put the $ and you put the one there for like $1. That is hilarious to me. I'm sorry. That was a good one. Um, he is. He is. It's Listen. It's a lot of these pastors and preachers who I know they support that. They support that MAGA mentality. They support MAGA, and they feel like this man lines up with Christian beliefs, and I've still never understood that to this day. There are some that believe that, and they will fix it out of their mouth to actually say it, and I'm like, girl, what? Girl, what? Wait a minute. So it don't seem like none of y'all go around into a church that, you know, I don't know. Is y'all going to church? That's what I need to know. Do y'all even go to church? What's up, Omar? I see you. Do y'all go to church? That's probably the reason why I ain't really y'all answer, because y'all don't go to church. Y'all ain't been going to church. Shame on y'all. Yeah. Y'all ain't been going to church. I had to think about that. I'm like, that's a child. That's why. That's why. That's why y'all like asking me, child. Y'all don't go to church. That is too funny. Every time I usher this chat, I'm at church. Come on, at church while you usher the chat. Oh, that 501c3 got a lot of churches traps. Yep. I mean, even let's say, let's talk for instance, the Baptist convention. Honey, y'all knew about the boycott for Target. And y'all still went around there and did what y'all did. The Baptist convention. See, so again, there's a lot of people, y'all, I don't have anything for. I wish them nothing but the best. I wish y'all the best. Cause who you support don't wish us the best. But I wish you the best. I don't gotta deal with you. I don't gotta deal with you. I don't gotta deal with you. It's crazy. They don't like paying holidays, so barely go in. Uh-uh. All about the money. And all about Chef, I don't have a church. LOL. I appreciate y'all being honest. I don't have time for them people wanting to take up offering 3 times per service. Oh, well. Oh.
Present you as he turns. This great leader, Apostle Lamar Miller Whitehead. Come on.
I felt like that was a perfect time to play the bishop, child. I felt like that was a perfect time to play the bishop. She said she didn't want to go to church with all them 3 offerings and stuff. Baby. Dang, am I the only one that can go to church? I go to church every Sunday, Mama V's. I go to church every Sunday. I don't know. Listen. I love my bishop and my first lady, and my first lady would never call me out. Sitting up talking about I gave her a half hug and stuff. My first lady would never do that. Like, my first lady would never do that. And my bishop would never get up and condone that either. Firing me as the praise and worship leader. My bishop would not condone that. I go to church every Sunday. I sure do. Um, the new building fund, they gathering the money for new building fund. Child, there's a couple of them out there like that. They gather money for the building fund, and we still ain't seen that building years later. That happened to one church I went to one time. Baby, they took I know. And in the beginning, they used to have the little gold thing where they used to, uh, you know, You know how they used to have the little gold meter or whatever? Child, you ain't seen it yet. What you think church was for our people 100 years ago? I mean, it's the same, but I'm saying I don't gotta support none of these people. I have a very progressive pastor. I like that. Household Sway, you be on here live on Sundays. I still go to church. The church has been building a new life center since I was a little child. Period. Is Torre your pastor? Hell no. I mean, excuse me. Absolutely not. Excuse me. I apologize. What I was gonna say. Hey, baby girl, 1981. What was I gonna say? Omar, don't be trying to clock my tea. I go to church every Sunday. You should just probably ask who my bishop and first lady is before you come up in here judging me, talking about you be on live every Sunday. No, I don't. Not well. I have been lately, but don't do that. You don't know. First lady needs to wonder why those beaver teeth are receding back into. Oh my God, not receding back into her gums. Oh my word. Yeah, you should probably just ask who my bishop and first lady is. You come up in here talking like you know me. I go to church every Sunday, dude. How dare Omar come over here like he know me like that? So I'm saying you live every Sunday. Excuse me. I can still go to church. Now ask me what church I belong to. Like somebody, what church you? Yeah, yeah. What church you don't belong to? I don't rock with really none of them people. Mm-mm. I'm gonna tell y'all. Oh, also, I did see Friendship West Pastor Frederick. What's Pastor Frederick last name? Um, uh, Lord have mercy. Um, Thank you, Haynes. What's up? Your friendly neighborhood cupcakes. Thank you, Pastor Frederick Haynes. He is taking a sabbatical. Let me just read y'all this article really quick. Frederick D. Haynes, the third, the senior pastor of Friendship West Baptist Church in Dallas, Texas, will be taking a temporary leave of absence following a recent medical diagnosis. The church announces. Haynes has led Friendship West Baptist Church since 1983 and grown its membership from 100 to 13,000, according to the church's website. He also has a significant public profile beyond the church for his activism and leadership in the North Texas and nationwide. He will take a temporary medical leave of absence from the church and undergo surgery, according to the press release from the Friendship West Baptist Church. The church did not provide a clear timeline for his return. He is scheduled to undergo surgery and will spend the upcoming weeks focusing on his recovery. This statement says Reverend David Malcolm Magruder, executive pastor, will assume pastoral and ministry responsibilities, the church said. Vetta Holt, chief operations officer, will continue to handle business and financial operations. It also says, while this is a personal challenge, I stand firm in my faith and have complete confidence in God's healing power, said Dr. Haynes. James 5 and 15 reminds us, and the prayer of faith shall save the sick. I am profoundly grateful for your prayers, love, support, understanding, and respect for my privacy during this time, and I look forward to returning after my recovery. Haynes serves as the board of the Conference of National Black Churches, the National Action Network, the IC3 Church and Development Conference. He is on the board of trustees for the Dallas Paul Quinn College. He previously worked with the Center of Responsible Lending to fight predatory payday lenders, predatory payday lenders and funds the Thrive Intern Leadership Program, which employs young men and women. In 2022, he was awarded with the Joseph R. Biden Jr. Presidential Lifetime Achievement Leadership Award in community service by the president himself. Last year, he resigned as CEO of the Rainbow Push Coalition, the civil rights group founded by Reverend Jesse Jackson in the 1970s, 2 months after assuming the role. At the time, he did not give a reason for his departure. The church will release a periodic updates on Dr. Haynes as he goes through his recovery. I did see that earlier being reported by he getting headlines about his leave of absence. But I like Frederick Haynes. I do like Frederick Haynes. I do. Now that if I had to go to a church around there, Friendship West would be a nice church to go to. I like them over there. I like them over there. I have been a couple times on Sundays, but that's where a lot of the concerts and stuff used to be as well. I personally don't go to church, but I stream church. I stream a church of my choice on Sundays. And being a digital disciple is a different feeling from normal fellowship. I agree. I go to church every Sunday too. I watched church this morning, despite what Omar is saying. I watched churches this morning. I went. I went. Did. We are closing the doors and passing the plate. Yes, pass the plate, honey. Pass the plate. It is 8:37. It is 8:37, honey. It is 8:37. But anyway, y'all, I really wanted to get up here and talk to y'all about that because I felt like it needs to be discussed. A lot of these people are silent and quiet, and the things need to be, in my opinion, again, need to be discussed. We need to, or something. So y'all got to do something. Y'all people is out here struggling. Folk can't get no job. Folk getting fired from their job. It's just so much going on, and it's the silence just speaks loudly to me. I'm about to be 43 in 3 hours, and I'm cutting up. I did see that it was you said something about your birthday Eve, honey. I said, okay, come on, birthday Eve. Come on, birthday Eve. Thank you so much, Mama Bees, for your catch up. I appreciate your catch up. Hey. Thank you. Shout out to 43. Shout out to 43. Shout out to making it to 43. Shout out to making it to 43. Why that sound like a little intro to a sitcom or something? That sounds like a little intro to a sitcom. I forgot what I was about to say. We'll be live in the morning. There's some other things that I do want to talk about. We'll probably rediscuss some of this stuff in the morning as well, because I want to get into the comments. I definitely want to get into the comments and see what the people saying. Because, honey child, Sugarfoot. All right, y'all. I am about to get out of here. Again, if you have not gotten your R's, please get your R's and take care of that flash sale. Chef, we're going to the fair this year. Okay, so here's the thing. I have the opportunity to work with somebody who's cooking for the fair. So I really do think I want to go a couple of times before I go help him out. So I don't know. Let me see. I really wish I can go to the game. I really don't care about the game. I only care about I only care about the what church? What you talking about, Lee? What's up, Lee? Yeah, y'all say happy birthday to my boy. Oh, mama. Okay, let me see. State fair. And I gotta look at my schedule. Cause child, these next few weeks about to be crazy. Okay, let me see. So the state fair. I'll try to look at the schedule. I don't know. Yeah, I don't really care about the game. I only care about the halftime part. I don't really know what day. I don't know if you down going through the week. I'm down with that too. Cause I like to go, when when I know other people can take care of, things that are going on. But hit me up. Hit me up. Hit me up. Hit me up. I'm definitely going at some point. And like I said, I am going to help a friend and go work around there at the fair. I think that's gonna be dope. That'll be my first time ever doing that. So yeah, I'm gonna try that one. Why I thought I missed the live. Well, you kinda did. You kinda did. We just getting ready to get off of here. I love to go on Old People Day. I sure will hit you. And please do. Yeah, I like going in the middle. I like going in the day because it don't be as hot and stuff. So, hey, Twin Flames, what's going on? Yeah, it don't be as hot. So that's why I like going. That's why I like going, during those times. Tuesdays, senior citizen days. No shade, but I don't. Let me tell y'all something. When I go to a fair or something like this, and we're talking about the big state fair here, but I don't like going around when the kids and stuff is running around and stuff. My nerves get too bad. Mm-mm. My nerves get too bad. I can't do that. All right, y'all. I'm getting out of here. I hope y'all have a good night. All right. I will see you all in the morning. Bye. Get your oils. Flash sale ends at midnight if you haven't gotten them. And tell your friends, okay? Tell your friends and family members if they haven't gotten them. The sale ends at midnight, okay? Well, high schoolers no longer get free tickets. Good. Because, baby, I can't stand them kids around there. And them kids is the reason why them powers and stuff was happening last year. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good night. Bye.